guys, welcome to News to the Science, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. And today I want to talk about Marvel's Avengers 2020. Now, before I get started, I just want to warn you guys that occasionally you might hear some weird popping sounds or something that's coming from outside. I don't know what the hell's going on out there, and I hope that there's not a riot going on in my area, but I'm just letting you know, you might hear a popping sound or whatever. And with that being said, I hope you guys are safe out there, because it's a little crazy. Oh, there goes the popping sound. It's a little crazy out there right now, and I hope you guys are staying safe and indoors. With that being said, I want to go ahead and talk about something that not a lot of people are really talking about, with the exception of like one YouTuber that I do follow. One thing that I've noticed is about Marvel's Avengers is that there's not a lot of marketing going on for this game. The marketing campaign has been rather weak, in the way I see it, and the way some other people, have seen it as well. The excitement is just not being generated from Square Enix that's developing Marvel's Avengers, and it's set to be released September 2020 this year. So with that also being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am not really excited for the Avengers game, and I'll tell you why. So one key thing I want to point out, I'm going to give you maybe 3 reasons why I'm not really excited. So let's start off with the first one. So I'm going to play a little bit of the Avengers clips that we have available to us online. I'm not going to play the entire thing. I don't want to drag this out to be a 20+ minute video. At least maybe keep it at least 6 to 10 minutes long, tops. So anyways, let's go ahead and start with the gameplay. And occasionally I will make some commentary on the gameplay. So as you can see here, this gameplay looks rather clunky. It doesn't look exactly really exciting. It has this, it reminds me of God of War gameplay in a way, but God of War actually executed the gameplay a lot better than Marvel's Avengers. So honestly, to me, Thor is a little, well, according to this gameplay at least, Thor seems to be very slow, and you can argue that he's not exactly an agility type character. He's more like a brawler, and he's kind of like a hulking brawler person. So that's why he doesn't appear to be very fast. But other than that, it just seems very clunky. Not the special effects, the graphics don't look all that great. It kind of looks like an updated PS3 game. Like even the combat system reminds me of something out of like a late PlayStation 3 game. It doesn't look up to par. And I don't think it's been running on like the latest engine, that is. Like let's say like The Last of Us and recent games that have come out. Apparently they're running on the latest engines. So I'm just saying, it doesn't seem like a lot of time and care or effort was put into this game. Like let's say I'm going to compare it to another Marvel game, Spider-Man. You can tell when you look at a game such as Marvel's Spider-Man, a lot of care and effort was put into that game. Even actual Marvel Spider-Man fans from the comics, you can tell that they were a part of this project, and that's why the game turned out to be the way it is. And that's why the game is incredible. With this one, I'm just not feeling it, man. Like, I'm not liking the gameplay. And I'll tell you this right now, I haven't done so much research on this game because the excitement is just not there. And again, the marketing has been very weak. With that also being said, now I'm wondering, is there going to be a lot of co-ops? Because if there is co-op, then I need to get some friends and family members that I know who play video games to join me on this game, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to have a good time. But don't get me wrong, since this is a comic book based channel, I will be purchasing this game and playing it and live streaming it for you guys so you can enjoy. But that's pretty much what I wanted to share regarding the graphics of the game now and the gameplay, because the graphic fidelity isn't all there yet. And you can also argue that this game is still in development and it's just not finished. But this game is already almost done. It's set to be released in September. So if anything, it should be, grabbing my attention and just making me be in awe and just simply marveled at it. But this game does not look all that great. And I know I haven't done many Avengers videos, but I kind of figured not a lot of people are talking about it right now. And the world seems to be focusing on more pressing issues, which is very understanding. But I kind of figured I should lighten the mood and just address this, because I feel like this is an elephant in the room right now. So let's move on to the next part. Probably going to talk about like the character design and basically the playability of the characters. There's an ad here, so I'm going to cut this out. So again, back to what I was saying about the game looking clunky and the characters looking clunky. I don't like, you know, the gravity seems to be off when the Hulk character is like jumping and falling. It looks like he's kind of like floating a little bit as he falls, and the Hulk is very slow. I mean, if you read any Hulk comics or seen any movies on the Hulk, like, you know, with the Hulk in it, you would know he's actually really, really fast and just agile. But again, doesn't look all that great. Maybe some of you guys may disagree, but I hope you know where I'm coming from. Now, another thing. Is this game going to be challenging? Well, from the looks of it, from this 26 minute demo, from what I'm seeing, it doesn't appear to be challenging whatsoever. Now, I do like a game that provides, like, you know, a bit of a challenge to the player. Don't get me wrong, I can get a little frustrated, as evident in my live streams, but that's what makes it fun, and that's what makes you want to keep trying. If the game is not challenging enough, I'm just not going to be impressed. I'm just not going to have fun with the game at all. So what I mean by that is this. Check this out right here. So there's this part there's a sequence right here where you meet the Taskmaster as Black Widow and you get to fight the character. Right here. Again, back to the clunkiness and the slow pace. This is what I'm talking about. You can easily take like at least 2 to 3 seconds to plan out your evasive maneuvers. It doesn't seem all that hard to fight Taskmaster. Now, I'm wondering, are there going to be different modes, like an easy, normal, and difficulty setting? I mean, if that's the case, I'll put it in a difficult setting, so that way I can at least have a bit of a challenge. But so far, everything seems like a little clunky, slow, sluggish. Pretty much every single adjective I can use to describe how I'm feeling and describe this game, basically. See, like, supposedly I was supposed to, like, the character's supposed to take damage with that fire, but it doesn't appear that she did. I'm not liking it. And also to the character design, Black Widow, I'm not a fan of her design either. And then there goes the popping noises, I guess. And then the last thing I want to touch upon, I will be buying this game and I will be live streaming it for you guys. But just keep in mind, I'm not all that excited. And I'm not telling you not to be excited for it. I hate to see a company or I hate to see a game like perform poorly when it comes to sales, but because I'm a fan of comics and I love these characters, I will definitely support Square Enix. But I had only wished that they were strong behind the marketing of this game, because so far it's been weak. Nobody's really talking about it on Twitter, on my social media feed, not even on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. We just gotten clips of it, and that was pretty much it. The like to dislike ratio, however, is not bad at all. I mean, for the most part, it's like 90% of the people that seen this video like this video and the gameplay. But I guess I'm just one of the few who feels like this game has gone pear-shaped. You know, it doesn't look all that appealing to me. But anyways, I just wanted to share my input with you guys. What do you guys think? Are you guys going to be pre-ordering the Avengers? I will be pre-ordering my copy, and I hope to God that I am wrong about my feelings about this game, because I do have my reservations and I can't stress that enough. And I'm sorry if I'm prefacing it too much, but I just wanted to get it out there. And I kind of figured, since I haven't made a video on the Avengers, or if I haven't made one in a long time, I kind of figured I'd just share that with you now, because this is a game that's coming out this year. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.